Hello and welcome to ProduStyle! Today I'm going to talk about vocal comping, which basically means doing a lot of different vocal takes and chopping it up into only the very choicest bits, and that having be your master mega take. This is what is done. So don't feel bad if you have a take all the way through and say, oh, it was perfect until that last note. No! This is just what people do who are producers, especially vocal producers, which I am working on being a vocal producer specialist since I love doing stacked harmonies, and I am doing a lot of toplining. Toplining! This is a new phrase for me, which means there are people out there who have music beds, like a track that's already made, just the instrumental, the music, and they need melody and a voice and lyrics over top of it. And to me, it kind of felt like, whoa, isn't that cheating? I could do that? People do that? Yes, it's called toplining. So it's not cheating, and it's really fun, but it's also a lot of work. So I'm going to take you through a project that I am toplining right now. For confidentiality reasons, I can't actually play the track that I am toplining, because that would be very bad if I did that. But you will hear my naked, dry vocal runs as we go through this, and then we'll comp it together in Cakewalk, which I love comping in Cakewalk. It's fast. It's not like I'm taking a million take lanes, starting different lanes for each take. They're all over top of each other on the same lane. Well, I'll show you all that. Let's get right into it. Comping and toplining. Here we go. Here I am in Cakewalk. I've got things set up just how I like them. The compressors and effects on my vocals that I like are just right. And I have been through this and already have a good take, but I actually need to replace some words. So I need to replace just a little sliver of a section. So I'm going to be recording on this one that says lead to 27th of January of 2022. Let's go to the preferences menu. So hit P or edit preferences. So making sure that the recording mode is on comping. You see that? Instead of overwrite or sound on sound. I don't even know what overwrite and sound on sound are, to be quite honest, because I'm always knowing that I'm going to be compiling the best take possible from all of the takes that I do. I can't just get it in one take, and that is fine. I've got my little section that I'm going to be recording. Really, it's a punch-in. I just need to replace a bit of the lyric with a new take, but we'll just take this first verse, really, and re-sing it a few times and see what we like the best. I think for this, maybe I'll do 3 or 4 times through. Here I go, singing for you, dry vocals. What did I eat? What did I drink? When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync. Nothing's normal at all.
What did I eat? What did I drink? When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync. Nothing's normal at all.
Okay, that's probably good. I had some audio dropouts in there, which is disturbing. We'll probably hear those in the take lanes. Let me have a quick listen to see if I don't need to get some more. So did you see that? I just took this button here, this little, these 3 lines, three staggered lines here. Those are the take lanes. When you click that, it opens up all the takes I did. So just then, I did 8 takes. You know, out of 8 takes, surely. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do some more. What did I eat? What did I drink? When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync. Nothing's normal at all. That one felt good. So we're going to go with that one. All right, let's get to comping. Here we go. I've got my producer headphones on now. I have my tracking headphones and my producer headphones. The tracking headphones don't make this little clickety clack. The things we do for fashion. So let's get to comping. I'm going to zoom in and so that's Alt and then scroll wheel. So we're just doing this section, and I have made a pad to go under this so I don't reveal the song that I'm actually toplining. So I have my own pad. I made it. It's not a problem. So it's pretty generic, just bass and chords. So let's have a listen to this first one. Oh, the first thing to do when comping is you see this little symbol with the mouse here, where it's like a line and then three little, like a little hamburger underneath it. I think Mike from Creative Sauce called it a hamburger. I will link to his video too on comping, which is excellent, and it's how I learned how to do it. This is the thing you're going to use to separate out the bits. So you just drag, left click and drag over to the section. It makes a little section. And left click and drag over. Now for the nitty gritty. In order to audition each section, the magic key strokes are shift space. Shift space. So you click on the section that you want to audition and hit shift space, and it'll start looping that section where the punch bar is. What did I eat? What did I drink? It's a little hard to know out of context. So then another magic button is this little one up here called dim solo mode. You see that up there? Dim solo mode. You hit that, and what that does is that it solos your backing material while keeping your take loud. I'll show you. What did I eat? What did I drink? Oh wait, shift space. Shift space. What did I eat? What did I drink? Okay. What did I eat? What did I drink? To listen to each one, you just hit the down arrow, down or up, to figure out which take's going to be good. So let's find out. Shift space. What did I eat? What did I drink? That one's okay. What did I eat? What did I drink? It's kind of out of tune. What did I eat? What did I drink? That one's shaky. What did I eat? What did I drink? Not great. What did I eat? What did I drink? No. What did I eat? What did I drink? That's not bad. What did I eat? What did I drink? That's number 6. Okay. What did I eat? What did I drink? No, lame. What did I eat? What did I drink? No. What did I eat? What did I drink? Nope. What did I eat? What did I drink? Okay, so number 6. What did I eat? That's one I like. So I hit enter. And that puts it at the top as the winner. This next bit is just some silence. I'm going to go ahead and delete it through the take lanes, so I don't want to deal with it. And on to the next section. So select it and hit shift space. When did I get so tall? That's not bad. When did I get so tall? Oh, and I want to hear the click with it just to make sure things are in time. So let's hear. When did I get so tall? When did I get so tall? Not bad. When did I get so tall? Kind of like the catch in the voice. Why did I get so tall? Wrong words. How did I get so tall? Also wrong words. When did I get so tall? That one's not bad. That's number 6 again. When did I get so tall? See that? It's an audio dropout. When did I get so lame? When did I get so tall? Out of tune. When did I get so tall? When did I get so tall? Audio dropout. When did I get so tall? What?
Why did I get so tall? When did I get so tall?
I like that one.
When did I
I'm not a fan of the tall.
tall?
So, but I do like the when.
So tall?
So let's go back up and compare it
How did
to
I get so tall?
this number.
Why did I get so tall? When did I get so tall?
Compare it to this one again.
When did I get so tall?
Okay, so say I like the when, did I get, but I don't like the tall. I can split this up into different sections, just like that. Just move it over. And if I didn't split it correctly, I can scooch this just by dragging it back and forth. I think that's about the right spot. So if I like this when
did I get so? When did I get so? When did
seems
I
to
get
have some
so?
emotion.
When did I
So
get
I'm gonna
so?
click that
When did I
with
get
enter.
so? When did I?
Great. And then say I like the, where'd it go? Up here, this tall. Let's see which tall we like.
Tall.
That one's cool.
Tall. Tall.
That one's kind of got some fragility to it. Not bad.
Tall. Tall.
No.
Tall.
No. Oh, well, that's sort of.
Tall. Tall. Tall.
Oop, out of time. I like how soft that one is. Let's see how those fit together.
When did I get so tall?
Maybe not. I think the tone is a little too different.
Tall.
Let's go back to this one.
When did I get so tall?
I can adjust this because it automatically puts a crossfade. And in order to adjust that, make it bigger or smaller, I can hit Control and left mouse button and drag it up and down to make it bigger and smaller. Let's see if that improves it at all.
When did I get so tall?
I don't know. I think not. They just don't sound together. So I think I'm gonna go back to this one I liked.
When did I get so? When did I get so? When did I get so tall?
I kind of like the cry in that one, and it's already one take, so that's okay. Let's see.
When did I get so tall?
Okay. This is comping, folks. It's a lot of going back and forth. I hope this is helpful to you. So we got that. And let's get this next line. Shift space.
My reality, my reality, my reality.
You know what? I wanna take that as a whole. My reality is out of sync, so we'll just okay. That's one line. Let's take it there.
My reality seems out of sync.
That seems out of time.
My reality seems out of sync.
Also out of time.
My reality seems out of sync.
We'll do that one. And then I can just move on by using the left and right arrows on the keyboard. So we'll do the next.
Nothing's normal at all. Nothing's normal at all.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
Nothing's normal at all.
Oh, I like how I say normal
Nothing's normal at all.
and nothing. Okay, that's number
Nothing's
10.
normal at
All right.
all. Nothing's normal at all.
I like the
Nothing's
at the
normal
end.
at all. Nothing's normal at all.
Sometimes they're just going to sound similar, but then when you look for those little voice catches and those little like little
Nothing's
flair on it,
normal at
see what makes it
all.
different.
Nothing's normal at all.
I was a little angry.
At all.
Ooh.
Nothing's normal at all.
This one I really like the nothing's normal, but then the at all I like that little of take 8, I believe. So we're gonna swipe that so we get make sure that's the right one.
Nothing's normal at Nothing's normal at
I'm actually gonna move this over just a little more so we get to just the oh.
Nothing's normal at all.
That's not bad. It took it from there, but that's not even the one I want. So let's audition some more. All. Nope.
Oh, oh,
That's the one I wanted.
oh,
Ooh.
oh.
We're gonna see how this works.
Nothing's normal at all.
That's pretty cool.
Nothing's normal at all.
Maybe let's just adjust this crossfade just a smidgy. Again, that's Control and left click.
Nothing's normal at all.
Sometimes it helps to close my eyes so I'm actually just not looking at the transition to see if I can hear it.
Nothing's normal at all.
Turn off the click.
Nothing's normal at all.
Still hear a little pop. Okay. This is a little glitchy thing about comping in Cakewalk. Sometimes at these transition points, it will mute just the tiniest section and you hear it kind of as a click or a pop, and it's very annoying. I didn't know what was happening at first. Let me show you something that's really important. And sometimes your tracks will go clear, like it's just an outline of the track, and it's confusing. That means it's muted. And up here, you see this where it says Erase Tool? Right click that, and it's the mute tool. And so to unmute something, you just would swipe over it. I wonder if that helped it.
Nothing's normal at all.
It did! I don't know if that may have been really, really subtle. Let me see if I can Control Z so you can hear it before that.
Nothing's normal at all.
I don't know if you heard that. There's just the tiniest little click pop, and that's because it decided to mute a little itsy bitsy section.
Nothing's normal at all.
Maybe I can even show it to you. Oh, and to get back to the Smart tool, you either can go up here or hit F5. And that's the thing that really helps you navigate around. Okay. There. That shows it really clearly. When it splits it, do you see these kind of grayed out areas? Let me make this wider. When you see these kind of outlining areas, that means it's muted. I don't know why Cakewalk does this at the split sections. I really don't, but what you can do to fix it is hit this mute tool and run over it, and it unmutes it. Let me make sure my other track doesn't have a weird little mute in it. Shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, do that for everything. Well, sometimes it behaves really strangely. Like that's just muting more of what I didn't want. Oh my god. Come on now, please. Behave. Well, I guess it's not the track I wanted anyway, but damn, you can really see the mute now. Okay, there I fixed it. But that was a game changer for me when I found out that I could fix, because I thought that there was something wrong with the track, that I'd have to go back to the original recording and be like, oh my god, I need one that's not corrupted. Nope, it's just that tiny little mute spot. Let me zoom back out and get some perspective on where we're at. Try to finish this up. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Smart tool, F5, or clicking right there. I'm going to make sure I've got the right things auditioned, because sometimes when I do things like that, it'll play both of these takes at the same time. Like, let's find out.
Nothing's normal at all.
Yeah, so I don't want that. So I'm just going to go through an audition. That's Shift Space.
Nothing's normal at all. Nothing's normal.
That's the one I liked because it's got some like grainy quality to it. Okay, and then we liked.
Oh, oh,
No,
oh, oh.
that one. Okay, good. So now, let's see if I've got it.
Nothing's normal at all.
It's muted something else now. Okay, well, here we go. Ah, it muted it even more. Get it together, Cakewalk. Come on now. Okay. All right, I think it did it.
Nothing's normal at all.
Ah, so much better. Here we go.
Nothing's normal at all.
That's nice. And I can close my eyes and I can hear that the transition is correct.
Nothing's normal at all.
Almost. Man. Comping takes a long time. All right, I'm gonna just extend this a little.
Nothing's normal at all.
Did that make it worse?
Nothing's normal at all. At all.
I think it'll be okay in context. I really do.
Normal at all.
Now I have my comp of things that I like. Okay? Let's run through it. Listen to the whole thing in context, see if we like it.
What did I eat? What did I drink? When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync. Nothing's normal at all.
Nice. Okay, so there's my greatest hits of all my takes comped together. So I'm going to close these take lanes. From here, there's a couple of ways I like to deal with this because, okay, this is raw. I have not tuned this. And though I like to think I'm an in-tune singer, our ears are so used to hearing everything very finely tuned now because of auto-tune. What I like to do when I've got a comp, you can do a couple of things. I'll show you. You can flatten the comp. When you have the comp lanes open, then you click on here. See how you have these options here. You can remove empty take lanes, which I'm going to do. And I'm right-clicking on here. So with the take lanes open, right-clicking, I can choose to flatten the comp. And what that does is it smushes it together, but I find that awkward to work with that way. It's just not as flexible. I'll show you why. Here, I'll go ahead and flatten this comp. See that lock sign? That means I can't really do anything to that now. So say I wanted to scooch it a little bit or manipulate it in some way. With that lock symbol, it's hard. And so the comp kind of acts just like another take lane. Anyway, I find it awkward. Maybe you won't. And you can take that lock off by right-clicking and go to clip lock and just take it off. And then it comes off and you can move it around whatever you want. I'm gonna Control Z my way back. Okay, so we've got our comp here again. I like to make another track. I'm gonna duplicate the track with the events. And now I'm going to mute my main, the one that I did. I can tell you how many times I've gone back into a comp after listening to the piece over and over. And if it's like, if I've already locked it, flattened it, or bounced it, which bouncing means smushing it all together, making it all one take, and I'll show you that in just a second, then it's just much harder. So I like to have the original comp so it's flexible, but it's out of my way. So it's muted, and I've got its duplicate here. So let's work with the duplicate, and I will call this bounce because that's what I'm about to do. All right, I'm going to select all of this, right-click, and go to Bounce to Clips. Bouncing means that it becomes one big clip, and I can do with it whatever I wish. You see? I really like working with clips this way, and it sounds just the same.
What did I eat? What did I drink? When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync. Nothing's normal at all.
And say I don't like the timing of this, my reality is out of sync. Now it's really easy for me to just like split this out.
My reality seems out of sync.
Okay, and say I wanted to like scooch it forward a little bit.
My reality,
Or back, it seems like it's rushed a little bit.
my reality seems out of sync.
Yeah, it's a little rushed. So I'm gonna scooch it, nudge it. Setting your nudge commands is really helpful too. Maybe I'll do a video on that.
My reality seems out of sync.
That's already better. I'm gonna scooch it just a little more.
My reality seems out of sync. My reality seems out of sync.
That's better. And it's harder to do with the comp and a bounce and whatever. And I may decide after listening to this, hey, I don't even like that take anymore. And I'll go back to the original and can easily redo it. I want to tune it. I have Melodyne. Melodyne's great, and it can be awkward to have Melodyne on the track and then without bouncing it. So what I like to do is put Melodyne on it, and that's Control M. Here's Melodyne. Ding, 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 ding. Melodyne's pretty amazing. I'm going to hit this button and go to Pitch Center and just like watch how all the blobs, and they are called blobs, just scooch to their centers. And it's going to sound, it might sound odd, but we can adjust it from there. So let's listen from the top over here. And rather than navigating in this window, I navigate up here. I just think it's easier. Let's listen.
What did I eat? What did I drink?
That's all right.
When did I get so tall? My reality seems out of sync.
It's pretty better.
Nothing's normal at all.
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
True.
I'm going to split this. Doop. Split that and see if that helps it. Ooh.
Did I eat? What did I drink?
There we go. Drink. Oh, and when I press on each of the blob, it should sing the note for me. Yeah, okay. When did I?
And I
That's the wrong note. Okay.
When did I get so tall?
No, that sounds nice now. I'm going to split that.
Normal at
I mean, it wants to go there. Let's find out.
normal at all.
That might be okay.
Nothing's normal at all.
Normal.
Nothing's normal at all.
Once again, it helps me to close my eyes and listen.
At all.
So our brains can just gestalt it into the right position without consulting our ears. So,
Nothing's normal at all.
all right, that sounds good now. I tend to sit low on the pitch, and you can see that in the blob lines. You see how this is kind of, it's wavering, it's not exactly in the pitch. And so it actually sounds a little better if I push it so it would be sharp.
Nothing's normal at all.
That sounds a little better than if it were centered. Like this.
Nothing's normal at all.
Although I don't know. Now my brain's like, oh, that sounds better. Now I have my Melodyne on it. And I'm pretty happy with the Melodyne. Rather than leaving it on, and there's advantages to leaving it on that, but I'm going to bounce it out so I don't have to deal with Melodyne, and my CPU doesn't have to deal with Melodyne. Select this section. Once again, go to Bounce to Clip, and then you'll see the Melodyne disappear. Sort of. What are you? This is for a different clip. There. Okay. So when I click on this one, there is no more Melodyne in it, but it is integrated into the bounced track. Let me know if this kind of granular video is helpful to you to see how somebody else works. Sometimes that sort of thing is helpful to me. All right, we talked about this weird muting thing that can happen. Talked about bouncing. Talked about the solo, dim solo button. I think we talked about everything that I like to do when comping. So we'll leave it at that. I hope that's helpful. And if you want longer videos like this, let me know. I'm always learning things and love to share this kind of stuff. So please give a like if this was helpful. You might like to subscribe if you want to learn more about Cakewalk, about production stuff. And I hope you have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.